Okay, so welcome. And in this example, we're going to find the arc length by using in terms of y instead of terms of x. Since our function is in terms of y, we can do it in that direction. Okay, so we're going to use the theorem that we just did in the last video to help us with that. So, again, is this a smooth curve? Yes, this is differentiable over this interval. And what is the derivative? Well, the derivative is equal to what? It's equal to 9y squared, which is continuous over that interval. So we're good. So this is a smooth curve, and we're going to do this over 1 to 2. So the arc length is given by the integral from c to d of the square root of 1 plus g prime of y squared dy. And so now we're going to put in what we know. So the limits of integration are 1 and 2, right? So this is, by the way, remember, these are y values, okay? These are all the y values. We're going in the vertical direction. So this is going to go from 1 to 2, and it's going to be the square root of 1 plus what? 9y squared, quantity squared, because we're using the derivative, and then dy. And so this becomes the integral from 1 to 2 of the integral from 1 plus what? 81 y to the fourth. Oh, dy. So now what do we do here? Well, in this case, we're going to have to use a computer to approximate the integral. Okay? So here, because we don't have any tools in our toolbox to deal with this, so we're going to use a computer. But if you used your calculator or your computer, you would get approximately 21.028. Okay, now don't worry, I'm not going to give you anything on a quiz or an exam that would require you to have to use your calculator. Remember, we're not using calculators. But there are other techniques that we might be able to use later on to solve these. But again, for right now, we don't have any way to solve this. And so we'd have to approximate it using a computer, software, or our calculator. Okay, but the main idea I wanted to show this example is to make sure you know how to set it up correctly. Okay? Have a great day. Oh, hold on a second. I got another one for you. Do I have another one? Hold on. So here's another one. Here's one for you. And again, this one you're going to have to use a computer or your calculator to solve, but I want you to be able to set it up. Okay? So for something like this on a test, I would just have you set it up correctly. I would not have you try to evaluate it. So let's give you g of x is equal to 1 over y. And we're going to do over the interval. We want the arc length of the graph of this function over the interval from 1 to 4. And I want you to, if you do use a computer, just set it up. But if you do put in your calculator, try it out, okay? And see what you get. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, now, have a great day.